What? So your PE teacher, the Australian PE teacher, wasn't even a PE teacher?
Yeah, he was a maths teacher, bro. He's a steward.
That's Northwest though.
He'll just pull up.
I know that man there. He teaches maths like, there's 3 footballs here. If I take away 2, how many you got?
If I've got a back 4, and one of them goes into the midfield, what is X?
They're doing 4 take away 1. Got back 4.
I saw my PE teacher selling CDs outside of Coco, you know.
He said what?
I saw my PE teacher selling CDs outside of Coco like 2 years ago.
Oh, do you know what? My teacher worked with me in Debenhams for a bit still.
What? He got sacked.
I forgot about that.
He got sacked.
Well, he said redundant.
You're a respectful guy for rating him still, you know. Did you call him sir in that still?
What?
You did, didn't you?
No.
You called him
The
Tim?
minute I saw her, now it was a woman.
Oh, it was a woman?
What going doing, man?
The closest thing I say to seeing a teacher is when I was on a date and
Joe,
then someone, I see a prison officer.
Joe, I knew it.
Someone was like, Osborne. I was like, huh?
Joe.
You know my surname. It's my girl now. So I was on a date. She's like,
Your girl's up.
no, my girl now. I was on a date with her, my first date with her.
That's a bad job right now for your woman, I'm telling you.
Poet, this episode is sponsored by NordVPN, as you may know.
NordVPN.
NordVPN is the safest, fastest way to protect your data online, at home, or abroad. And if you want to watch football, but it's not available in your region, just change your virtual location with Nord and you're set.
You can get cheaper flights and hotels with this too.
I'll slow down, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm hearing. I'm going to check it out.
To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/filthyfellas.
NordVPN.
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 Our link gets you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan.
And there's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guaranteed.
The link is in the description box below.
NordVPN.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
NordVPN.
Okay, let me confess something to you lot, because you lot are all my brothers, and I think I can be vulnerable today.
Come on, man, open up.
Whoa. Bro, you just came back as well, like, bro. You don't want to ban, you know.
Okay, all right.
Well, long story short, there was a clear out at my house, my mum's house, and she found some photos, and we found a photo of me as, I want to say, a 6-7-year-old. I'm going to show it to Lippy first. Lippy, you react. Yeah? All right, let me just rotate.
Is that what t-shirt I think it is?
Yeah.
Let me see. I respect it.
Look what he's wearing, bro.
Yeah, I respect it. I know
I'm
that
going to
kid.
send it to Greg and Felix. You lot can blur out.
Can you let us know what shirt it is, please?
It's the yellow JVC Arsenal shirt, but it's definitely fake.
Worn by Burkamp.
Definitely fake.
It don't matter that it's fake.
Nah, it's not definitely
It
fake.
matters a little bit.
You want me to tell you why it's not definitely fake? Because I was around them days, and you know, getting fakes was probably more expensive than getting a real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so,
All right. Okay, I've been honest with you lot. Can you lot be honest back? Have you lot wore anyone of us?
I have.
Oh,
Go
you
on.
have. Bedtime.
what
I
English
used-
team?
No, but as a youth though.
As a youth, I used to wear the same Arsenal shirt because of Ian Wright. Ian Wright was there. I was a huge fan of Ian Wright, so people would mistake me for supporting Arsenal, but I didn't support Arsenal. I literally just loved Ian Wright, and my dad would buy me the shirt.
Ian Wright didn't have much.
Yeah, so
That's
Got
it.
it.
He had the big head and a couple things.
Yeah, he did have the merch. He had the t-shirts like that as well.
Come on.
Oh
fam.
please.
He did.
Ian Wright had that shirt.
He
did?
They
I got one.
did.
Bro, I got like 2 or
When
3.
Steve was 7.
Yeah, when he's doing the
Bro,
pogo on the front and
yeah,
that.
brother.
Come on, man.
Come on, the market.
Wrigley Road.
Come on, man. You went around.
All right, cool. I was out around. No one else is gonna be honest.
My dad used to make me wear Liverpool. I had one Liverpool shirt.
Your dad made you, yeah?
Yeah, the Reebok.
Did you cry?
I just
Yeah,
I see
they
the
didn't
picture of
make
man
you.
in it.
So you didn't support Liverpool, did you?
Nah.
That's like I didn't
supported
support Arsenal. See, so
So your dad supports Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah, my dad's a Liverpool man.
Poet, I've seen you in Tottenham.
Yeah, I had to work for Spurs, so I wore the Spurs jersey and Derby County because obviously the family played for them. So
That ain't. Like,
that don't really count, does
them
it?
other teams don't count.
Derby don't count now.
I
Spurs is bad.
wore Sheffield United.
It don't
don't
count.
count.
Shut
Don't
up,
count.
man.
I have.
I know what you're doing.
Have you wore Everton?
Where am I going to get one of those from?
Shop.
Toilet.
The shop.
I know where toilet paper, bro.
Well, I've been honest with everyone, innit?
Hummel.
Yeah?
I respect that.
Honesty is the best policy.
I'm going to ask you another question about honesty. In 2 days, what are you doing? It's Wednesday today. On Friday, it's 14th.
It's actually parents' evening.
What?
You know, daddy.
On Valentine's Day?
You ain't no daddy. Who's the pappy? Who's the pappy?
So what's that got to do with you, cuz?
But listen, just know that on Friday the 14th, it's parents' evening, and that affects my day.
He's dating a head teacher.
Valentine's, man.
Yeah.
So what did you think we were talking about?
Why are they talking about Parents' Evening?
I don't recognize Valentine's Day.
Neither do I,
It's
boy.
a social construct, isn't it? Yeah, we don't subscribe to those.
Paul, you don't recognize it?
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna cop the Queen some chocolates and flowers and everything there. But newborn, we can't go nowhere.
You lot want to start the worst episode ever?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about every worst. We're halfway through the season. We're going to talk about every worst there is. Worst manager, worst player, worst signing, biggest flop.
Hey.
Worst filthy fella performance?
What happened to the tables, by the way?
Whereas this is the worst table. I can't lie.
Bro, I haven't been here for a while. What happened?
I don't know. I came in one time and I was shoulder to shoulder with a man. Different.
Brother,
The next man was right here.
we've done 12 NordVPN reads and we've lost tables.
I just think the circle table, it makes it. It's a fighting table.
Well, that's what we're trying to encourage that.
Man, you know what it's for? So we can all go in the middle and just like.
Your hands.
I just think it's a
my
fighting
gosh.
thing. I just think when you see man sitting around a round table and they're not eating, it's they're either gonna scuff or they're arranging a scuff.
Gloves
Boxing.
are off. Gloves are off. Yeah, Johnny Nelson. It's true.
Is that table's circle the face-to-face thing? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, there you go. That's why.
And they always sit with their chair backwards.
I don't rate that though. You know?
Like some cow. Yeah.
I don't rate that. Yeah, man.
If you're a real one, it's mad uncomfortable.
Is that like police intimidation? Like that's where it spends
It's
from
mad
now.
uncomfortable. Your legs are too far.
It's
No
meant
man's
be
supposed
like,
to sit.
what is it? Like you could just get up quickly and just fight.
I think
Instant.
you could just grab the chair and just swing.
Yeah, that's what they move like in films. But if you really sat with
Films.
it, yeah,
Have you seen the films where the policeman calls you into the interrogation room? He spins the chair around and
He hasn't
sits
seen
down.
the film, bro. He is the film. We're talking.
His life is the film, cuz.
What, you reckon the policeman can spin the chair around in the
On
thing?
you, yeah.
They can do that and it's getting no comment, bro.
Bro, I'm sitting like this.
That is uncomfortable.
And it's
See?
But I can stand up and fight straight away though. I don't have to get back up the chair. You feel me? I'm just yo.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Makes
If I'm like
sense.
this. It's like, what did you say, bro?
You got to scoot back.
Yeah, the scoot. You lose a second. You lose a minute.
You lose a second. It's
Yeah,
true.
like, that's not tough.
But I'll be honest though, you're supposed to sense danger. It's like you gotta be like Grav. You've got to be.
The worst thing you've said.
Who do you reckon has been the worst Premier League team this season?
You know what? I think it's been Man United. I'll be real. I was gonna say something.
I'd agree with
I
that.
think it's been.
It's Southampton.
No, I don't mean you didn't expect anything
The
from
team that
Southampton.
got promoted there is not gonna. They're gonna be fighting. They're doing what they're meant to do. United told me they got an aneurysm.
Nah.
Flipping, who else did you lot buy that was meant to be good? I can't even remember, man. Agate did like they're the bet. Put it this way: if they finish 8th, yeah, it'll be a good season.
I'll be honest,
It'll be a great season.
There's, and I always know I get to do the Bruno thing. I agree with him. It's Manchester United. Bruno's not as bad as I make out online, honestly, yeah. But he's the only player you have that is top 6 quality. Everybody else, no. The goalie
Ahmad is top 6 quality.
Who?
Ahmad Diallo is top 6 quality.
He does it. He's good. He does it in bursts. And you know what he's got? He's got a bigger engine than most engine. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, he's got a bigger engine than most.
Who's this?
Ahmad. You see, he kills teams late. You see, like 90 minutes is doing nothing. 91.
That's a lie.
Duking.
That's a lie. That's a
It's
big
not a
lie.
lie. It's not a lie.
Fucking like
It's not a lie, bro.
It is a lie.
That's why Anarim don't trust him to start him against us and other teams that matter. Because
cool.
he's not gonna do nothing. You just get shut down
Steve-o,
early and it's
have you got another contender?
All these goals are late. All of them.
Have you got another contender for worst team?
Can I throw a contender?
Can you come back
Go
to me?
on, Polsky.
I don't think it's Manchester United. I think if you take a look at Manchester United over the course of time, they've progressively got. They're a really inconsistent side. So you might get 3rd one season, you might get 8th the next season, you might get 5th. They've consistently been that since Ferguson hasn't been there. So you called it. I think one of you lot called said they were going to be bad. The team that I've been a little bit surprised at is Spurs. Spurs last season, with Ange, I was thinking to myself, okay, maybe they can push on and do a little bit better. But where they are currently, I never saw this happening. This to me is terrible.
Where are they? 14th?
14, page 2.
I hear it.
Are we going to acknowledge context in this though?
What?
they've lost like they're probably some of their biggest players.
All of.
All of their biggest players, bro.
I think they're bad
I
as
hear
well.
it,
like.
but I said this before. I'm sorry, I said this before you lot came in. I was talking about the game. And I said it here as well. Bournemouth versus Newcastle. I did not
Bournemouth got
recognise
10 starters
one
out.
man on that bench for Bournemouth,
10
and the game
starters.
finishes 4-1.
10
So
starters
they had
out.
10 starters. They didn't have no one. Spurs, I get you've had bad injuries over the course of time, but that is also to do with the fact that the signings that you've made, Dragerson and these man, not good enough, bro.
I've got a team.
Playing Archie Gray centre back, not good enough.
Steve, I've
bro.
got a team.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spurs, but I think Villa.
What?
Worst team of the season.
Alright, do you know what?
No, let him land.
Brother, I'm literally remember at the start of the season, you guys all putting them in the top 3. Top 3, yeah.
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I didn't.
You didn't put Villa in your top 3. I can't
No,
wait.
it
to
no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
I want to
matter.
revisit
If we
the
don't-
episode.
top
But they
three.
were
Top
definitely
three.
in the top 4. Yeah, they were definitely top 4. So the fact that they're 8th, for me, with the signings they made as well, they got a couple good strikers, they got good wingers.
Who did they buy? They
They
bought.
brought Philoggy at the start, who's gone already.
He's
Yeah,
gone to
that's bad.
Ipswich.
That's bad.
Who else did they get? They got.
Amadou Onana for 50 mil, boys. Come on, allow me.
I really remember. You lot all forgot that you all. I argued it.
My top 3 was City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Top 4, 100%.
Yeah, no, top 4. If you said top 4, it's just because of the way you framed the conversation. You said top 3. I don't really imagine anyone thinking that Villa are better than City,
They did.
Arsenal, or
They did.
Liverpool.
They did.
We're
We'll
like,
get the
fair
episode.
enough,
If someone could
fair
get the
enough.
episode up.
I think Villa, I just think to say that Villa's been the worst team this season, I'm not trying to take the piss. You lot sat me down here after we drew with them at home and said we're in a crisis in second because we drew with them. So
No,
it's
not
like
because you
it's-
drew with them.
Well, not because we drew, but it weren't, not even, I said it wrong.
Yeah.
That's suggesting that they're bad. But it weren't a mad thing that we drew with them. It's like, it's Aston Villa. You get me? Villa are
Where
good
did you
side.
expect? So where did we expect United to finish?
Top 4.
No
Nah, not her.
Way.
I thought they'd finish. I said 12th as like to take the piss, but then it was real. No, because I thought no. Wait, I thought they'd finish about 7th or 8th.
I thought that as well.
7th or 8th.
But they're the worst.
They're
Yeah.
your 13.
All right, let me pose something to you.
Lost
lot.
11 games.
Let me pose something to you lot. Manchester City.
I think they're the worst.
Hear me out.
Now, do you know what? Land
Conceded more than United
stinks.
somehow. I'm seeing Nunes right back. I don't like it every
Stinks.
week. Like this guy's scratching up his head. It's always just very, very bad.
Sounds good.
Do you know
That's
what it
what
is?
I'd say.
The reason why I wouldn't put
2
City
wins,
there,
then top 4.
I get it, and I wouldn't put Villa.
We don't know that
'cause
they're finished there though.
Villa are 6 points off top 4, which we just found out from Greg and Felix, and City are probably going to finish top 4. So, like, with the season that's left, I'm like, they're probably going to do well. But the team that's not going to do well, it doesn't matter if you gave them an extra season, for me, it's Spurs. This is terrible.
City are doing the worst though, compared to expectations.
100%.
Oh yeah, in compared to
100%.
expectation.
If like you're gonna say something here, and I think that's what we should like. We're doing it on expectations.
Yeah, when you're
right?
thinking about the worst team as expectation versus the reality of where they're actually at, and
Okay,
Man
so
City.
If that's the
the metric.
criteria, if that's the metric, honestly, it's Man City.
But that ain't the met. Because let's have it right. If we was to do the worst team in the league, it's probably the team
Who's
that's
bottom?
bottom of the
Yeah,
league.
exactly.
There's a league table for this. But we're trying to, you get me?
That's what I'm saying. Expectations versus reality.
So that's why but I'm thinking though, but like you said, yeah, I think City are,
They can salvage something.
yeah, they can salvage something.
Going back to Villa, because you went back to Spurs and we got to fight which I don't think Villa's done terrible.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
again,
yeah,
this
yeah.
expectation. If Villa don't finish in the top 4,
Yeah.
for me, that's terrible.
I understand what you're
Terrible.
Considering where they was last year.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
How about this,
Finish top
Steve? Though,
4.
Steve, look at a lot of teams that go Champions League for the first time in a period of time. They do
Yeah, you're right with
usually
that.
have questionable
You're
seasons.
right
So
with that as well.
Newcastle,
You're right
you
with
know,
that.
they
You're right
weren't
with
too good.
Do you think maybe you just don't like them because they're claret and blue as well?
No.
Do you
I'm doing
do
pure
you war them for that,
expectation.
though? Do you lot war them for that?
No, I don't. But obviously, if I'm going to do the worst team, I'm going to do what he said, Southampton. Bottom of the league,
Yeah.
they are the worst team for a reason. But if we're doing expectation, from the start of this season, when we sat at this table, the square tables before, we put Villa right up there. Right up there. Triangle, yeah. We put them, you know what I mean? So if we're doing expectation, I'm saying that's going to be around the same. Spurs are worse, but we
Terrible.
No, but we put
They
Spurs
stink.
top 10, no? That's what I'm
And
saying.
they're page, they're 14th.
So that's 4 places off, same as Villa.
They're closer to
the
relegation
same.
than top 10. Like, my thing is, but with Spurs, I see Spurs going further down the table. I'm not saying they're going to get relegated. Man United, I think, might go a bit further up. Villa, I think, might go further up. But I do not see Spurs on page
Spurs have
one.
had injuries for
I just thought of something.
What?
On Sunday, Spurs play United.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my days.
They'll win.
The mid off.
I tell you,
The loser
what,
wins.
I tell you what happens
The loser
there.
wins.
Home or away? United.
Spurs.
Away.
What you got them at Spurs?
Yeah.
Oh, you might win.
I reckon you win.
It's
true.
If you had them at Spurs,
we lose. 100%.
United are going to win.
The
United
loser
are gonna
wins,
win.
innit? The
I
loser-
think United will beat them.
Because
United going to beat them, bro.
I think United will
But
beat
you know
them.
me, why I put Manchester United there is because just the price of the players, the price and like when you go through the whole team, no one's less than 40
Yeah, but Loons, that's unfair. They've had 2 managers this season, for one.
Bro.
No, but Loons, I'm saying to you, you're looking at it. It's not an ideal situation. So to expect an ideal from it is weird to me. But with Spurs, I have to keep going back
Spurs
to
have
this.
lost all their players though.
But
Their
but
whole
imagine
back
this.
four at one
Imagine
stage,
this.
and the keeper.
All right, cool. Imagine this. Everyone gets injuries for a season. I don't think everyone has 2 managers. So that's a unique situation for Manchester United. With Spurs, all they've had is injuries. I spoke about Bournemouth having injuries, going away to Newcastle, winning 4-1 quite convincingly. Injuries is something everyone goes through. Page 2 and your gaffer at the start of the season said, I'm known to win trophies in my second season. I'm going to. He got knocked out of the semi-finals embarrassingly by you lot, and I do not see him progressing in Europe.
Wait,
That's a great point.
Can
No.
Can I counter that specific point? Can I counter that specific point? Poet
damn
and
it.
Lippy,
You conceded.
where do you think you'll be? Where do you think Arsenal would be if they lost Gabriel and Saliba for most of the season?
Well, we saw what happened. When
I
they
don't
lost
reckon they'll.
Saliba.
I don't reckon.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying you'll be at Spurs. I'm just asking where you think you'll be.
I don't see the point of that of that though. I don't see the point.
Because Tottenham lost like their main 2 centre backs, no? Romero and
They lost the whole
Van
back
All right,
Ven.
so watch this. So they've lost. They've had loads of injuries, yeah.
Yes.
Arsenal had loads of injuries, bro. Right now,
I'll ask you a
currently,
very specific question, though.
yeah, but they've got loads
They
of
lost
injuries.
Odegaard, they lost
We've lost
Saka.
Odegaard for
And
3
that's when
months.
you
We've
lost
lost
a lot of
Saka.
games.
We've lost.
Jesus.
And you complained about it at the time.
Let me just say it, yeah, because I get what Poet's saying about the Spurs situation and all that. But Spurs, again, have injuries, yeah. I'm just saying, when does like a quality 11 players on a pitch is supposed to should be able to turn out performances
Whole back
regardless
five.
of who the gaffer is. Manchester United have got, I watched that and I watched 40 mil, 50 mil, 70 mil, 80 mil. I watched this on the pitch and they get brushed aside by a team in 18th. Outplayed, out everything. You know what I'm saying? They gas these players, and this is why, for me, I put them in my metric. They are the worst performers.
At least their chairman's trying to change things. With Spurs, Ange is still there.
I think we should all try to decide, but for this one, we can't decide. So on Sunday, whoever loses wins that one.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Because this is set up perfectly.
That's fair. Spare sweaty palms on Sunday.
Steve-O does say Villa though, which could still happen as well. They could be the worst.
I say City.
I'll be honest with you. I think I was just throwing them in the hat.
Especially with their Jan.
But what I would say,
Yeah.
if Villa drop out of the top 6, then it's definitely a stinker.
I agree.
100%. I think out of top 4 is still a stinker though.
We're letting a couple teams off the hook. I can't lie.
Is it worse if City finish outside the top 3?
Nah.
It's worse than Villa's finish outside the top
No,
6.
if you ain't got no Champions League, that's bad.
You lot, 5th gets Champions League this year.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
5th gets Champions League.
Oh, so we still got a chance. Anyway, worst manager so far, boys. Who's the first manager that comes to your head?
Ange.
Anarim.
Yeah, Ange.
Ange.
Ruben.
What are you talking
Anarim.
about, bro?
Definitely
Ruben.
Anarim.
Ruben.
Hey, Po, can I just say, so I think you got a little thing with Ange going on here.
I think
at
these
Spurs,
two got a
right?
little thing
But
with-
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You can get 1 or 2, 3 injuries, but to have your whole back 5, and when your team's like,
Even the
based
keeper,
on that, even the keeper, that's hard to manage. So just like Man United as a club, it's tough when you have to have 2 managers. I think if you lose all of your defence,
It's worse.
So can I just say one thing off the back of that? My problem is this. If you have your first team defense and you have a way of playing with your first team and then they all get injured and you pretend that your first team's still there and you play the same way, then good on you. Hope everything bad happens. You're not playing to your circumstances.
Nah, but this is the only I hear that to a certain extent, but it's the whole back 4.
It's not Pedro Porro's been playing. So let's not do that.
It's one guy. That's one guy.
Let him
But
finish,
Adobe come back recently.
Let him finish, lads. Let him finish.
Van der Ven has been playing odd game here and then. I can show you.
Let Lippy finish, boys.
All I'm saying, I can't even remember what I was going to say. I can't remember.
I'm just
Go on. You go, Lins.
No. He is right with the Pedro Porro shot, yeah, because that is their starting right back, and Dookie's dead there.
Dead there.
Dead there, hitting the bar and
Spence
everybody.
played last game, no?
He's
back.
playing left back.
He's cold, by the way.
He's cold. He's
right
cold.
back last game.
No, he's been playing left back, bro.
He's been playing, but he played right back last game, I'm sure.
I'd have seen Pedro Porro, but we're not going to go back and forth about that.
You should've.
But Spurs, the situation with them, I get the 5 defenders are out, but it's just, I didn't think that all falls back down to recruitment, and they say recruitment don't fall back onto management. But, yeah, I will, no it ain't. Hey, do you see Daniel Dubois' phone? We'll go back to that after. But what I'll say is, what I say is Ruben is, in this...
Shame.
The hate is just like in your throat, bro. The hate's in your throat.
Got you.
Shame is in your throat, is mad. I'm saying why it's Ruben is because, 15 games? 15 games, 4 wins.
2 months.
15 Premier League games, 4 wins.
Bad.
9 losses.
Bad.
My boys, that is,
bad.
bro, Real Madrid, you lose your job. Any big club, you lose your job.
100.
Any big club, you lose your job.
Different
Pedro was
circumstances.
right back last game.
Thank you.
Pedro was right back.
We,
last
Was
game.
he right back? Okay.
we don't care.
Yeah, so I just think why I think it's him is because the same thing what Poet's screaming about Ange. You lose all this, you're gonna have to adjust to what you got. My man stepped in with basically League One tactics because he thinks because they beat City, Plymouth beat Liverpool, bro. You get what I'm saying, innit? Sporting Lisbon's one of their best players is at Burnley. Burnley bought him. Marcus Edwards, big you up.
Oh, he's
You
not
get
one of
what-
their best players.
He was one of their
didn't
best
play there
players.
for
I
time,
watched him
man.
balling out, number
You know,
10.
He didn't.
He won number 10.
Not in the
When
last
did you
year.
watch it?
Couple years.
That's
Brother,
true.
you
That's
ain't
true. That's
watched
true. That's
nothing,
true. That's
brother.
true.
So he didn't play for them?
Bro, he didn't play for them. He was signed to them because he
All
played
right,
for
cool.
them.
They signed a striker from Coventry. He's now the best striker in Europe. He couldn't get a move into the Prem when he's at Coventry.
And now
let's
he's
not
good.
do this. This is championship tactics. He's trying to bring to the Prem. He's not adjusting. He's got Euro out there wide, deep waters, drowning every game. Every game
Brother, it's his
with one.
first
With
season.
one.
Don't
Don't worry. Loons, let me ask you.
Yes.
Would Ange, who's on his second season with all his signings, his players, not be held to the fire closer than Ruben, who's come in just off the back of...
Manchester United is a bigger establishment than Tottenham, for one. I don't think 15 games, eight or 9 losses is Manchester United level.
Okay, but is Ange not in bigger trouble than Ruben?
No, he's got injuries to blame. Ruben is just rotating.
I can ask you a question
with
then.
his formation.
When did you change your gaffer?
November.
So that means from August, September, October, which is 3 months, and then you have November, December, January, and then February's kind of started. How many games has he lost?
8, 9.
So if you've
9.
lost 8-9 games, that means
And Ten Hag lost 4.
and you've lost 11 games. Bruv, how has he managed to lose more games
Then Ten Hag in
than
less
Ten
time.
Hag?
In less time.
That's fine.
With the same team.
But it's still Ange.
With the same team that Ten Hag had.
All right, boys, new manager.
Go on.
Steve, I was so you was telling me about Pep earlier.
He's got to throw his name in there.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing it depends again. Like I'm not gonna let him do. What did he didn't get 4 trophies last year, did he?
Nah, he got
3
one.
last year. He don't become a bad manager overnight. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say he's the worst manager in the league. Like you know what I mean. But his name's got to be thrown in there.
going through some things,
performing the worst. But then as a human, I'm gonna say he's got trouble at home and all the rest of it.
Montoya, exactly, Montoya.
Nah, man.
Montoya.
You see,
Temptation Island,
You
Montoya.
watch the American version though.
The American version is crazy. No, but the Spanish thing's mad.
As a-
The Spanish
as a-
thing's mad.
as a
She's
breakup-
amazing.
as a-
Twice.
Wait, are you man talking about Spanish Love Island?
It's no
She's
Temptation
going
Island. She's going crazy, bro. Anita is going crazy in these streets.
Boys, let me put my foot down. It's Pep.
What?
Nah.
So far, he's saying so far.
It's Pep. Big expectations. Come the next year, he's had a massive hangover. Divorce maybe got him cool, but he scratched up his own head, not
Yep.
me.
Yeah, for real.
Then he got angry in Jan and spent 200 plus mil. And what we looking at? Leighton Orient almost flipping moved to
I
them.
know.
Almost doesn't
Bro,
count.
you man have been talking about Ange and Ruben persisting with tactics even though they don't have the place for it. And we're seeing Pep keep playing these same tactics with Nunes right back, with all these he's trying to make up for Rodri and all of that stuff. And what
all
they
those
do,
same players have won everything though.
bro, look at the circumstances, bro. He don't have the play. He needs Rodri for the system that he wants to play. He don't have him, and he knows he don't have him for most of the season, and he's still persistent to play the way that he wants to play.
Right, let me stop you right there.
Go on.
You just spoke in 1.5 because you thought someone was going to jump in.
Yeah.
Calm down. Like,
I understood it. I don't get much airtime. I got to try and get my point in, bro.
So has Pep built the best one-man team in the league ever?
So what happens if Liverpool lose Salah? What do you lot reckon?
When you lot lost Van Dijk, it was quite peak for you.
We didn't just lose Van Dijk though. We lost Matip, Gomez.
Same as Tottenham's done. But I'm saying, when you lost Van Dijk.
No, but we was playing Hendo. We was playing Hendo and Fabinho at centre back.
Yeah, same as he's playing. What's his name, little boy?
Come on, man.
Archie Gray.
Archie Gray and
Archie Gray don't
Dragon.
start in their
Just
centre
be
midfield
real and say that happened to
anyways.
you and it messed you lot up.
And we finished third.
Yeah, when you won the league the year before, smashed it.
We're not 13th, bro. Where are they? 16th.
Spurs were never at the top of the table though. So we're talking in comparison. You lot went from the best team in the world
To the third best team.
just nearly. Remember, you was out of the league. You was in 8th at one stage. Then you went on a run, yeah, because you lost your players. So losing players, your key players, can hurt a team.
He's beating you up, bro. No.
Steve was trying to. Do you know
I
what?
understand
Come on,
that.
yeah, I
But
hear you.
why I say it's Ruben is because he's got the same players that Ten Hag lost 4 times with. The exact same lot. He's weakened them. He's got rid of 2 wingers, not bring no one in, brought in a left back, played him right back.
He ain't brought no one in, but he brought in a
But
lot.
what, stop.
No,
But
he
you're
ain't
missing
put no
this ain't my
wingers
point.
in.
That ain't
He
my
got rid of
point.
2 wingers.
Look,
because he can't.
wait. That wasn't my point. The point is,
Yeah.
Manchester
Injuries
City
cost.
losing Rodri, a one-man team, can hinder your team. Just like when Van Dijk got injured for you lot, he dropped you
But
right
it
out.
wasn't just Van Dijk though.
Don't worry, boys. Don't worry.
Right, let me
What's
throw
my-
a name in.
Go on, throw a name in.
Because everyone wants to cuss him other than today for
Throw
some
him.
reason.
Throw it.
Go on.
Throw it.
Arteta.
Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Lippy.
Mikel Arteta.
I'm so happy you
Let's
said
have it
that.
right, innit? Because if we're saying, yeah, for me, you see this whole make a new tactic thing, like that's easier said than done, you feel me? You got a match next week, you feel me? Tactics take months sometimes to get right, innit? So my thing is, yeah, with Arteta now, City, you can say fatigue. I think Pep's only mistake is he didn't recruit early enough. You see, when he got Doku and all of these, man, he should have got
Fabinho
like
and Gundogan.
6 other men as well.
facts.
But he thought it would be all right. It wasn't. And I think with us now, it's similar, but like, it's a thing where we were almost there, innit? You can see what we need. They're talking about it. The pundits are talking about it at half time sometimes. Raw, these men need a 9. They need this. They need. But we're just not. We're not getting them. You feel me?
Is that down to the manager then?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't believe in this myth that like there's people sitting upstairs in this magical room that's not allowing you to. We went and got HAVERTZ, we got Calafiori, Marino.
But you got to look at the timing though, because he did come out in an interview and say, like, more or less, it's beyond my power. Think about it, Lippy. Yeah, I can make you manager of this spot, but if it's my spot, you can never tell a man I'm taking the money. You can never. I
Hear
own
this
it.
though. Alright,
You're
so
just
hear
a
this
manager.
though. So hear this though. This is your spot, yeah?
Yeah.
You give the first, you say, Lippy, I'm giving you the keys to the John
Yeah.
pattern. You coming in now, the set is orange and purple. Yeah? It's dead. We're calling it something else, filthy with a PH now. Yeah? I've changed it up. When I come and ask you for money again, you know what you're gonna say, Paul? No, brother. Because I saw what you done with the last spread. I saw Marino. Calafiori is decent.
He's good.
Yeah? Raheem, what's he
Ain't this
doing?
Edu?
Huh? Edu's gone.
Edu
Edu's
cut.
gone. So I remember there was like last year or even in the summer. Has he gone by the summer? Because you lot was praising Edu before.
Edu's cut because Arteta like will overrule the thing.
Okay.
Oh, we don't know this for sure though.
I think it's for sure.
Come on,
I
you-
think
we
it's
heard- we heard that
100%
voice
for
note.
sure.
Look, this is all I would say. If the worst manager is the Arsenal manager and he's second and third in the Champions League, that doesn't make sense to me. I think it's, and do you know what? And with Pep, I don't think it's fair as well, because I think to try and say 5 titles in a row, when I think about it now, is absolutely crazy. The fact that he done 4 titles in a row, I think there are things that are out of his control. I just think the Kevin De Bruyne's, the Bernardo Silvas, the big guys, they're not motivated like that. They need a new environment. So
And also,
back to Tottenham gaffer.
But
Ange.
shouldn't Pep know that? Shouldn't Pep know that about his players?
Yeah, but when again, I think we need to stop giving so much credit to managers. This is not Football Manager. This is not FIFA. If I own
players
something,
gotta play,
one second.
bro.
If I own something and I say them man are playing or them man are, if I'm not saying they can go, you've got to use them players, bro.
Nah.
So the owner of what do you mean? No, the owner of Man City.
This is Pep, bro.
If the owner of Man City, no, brother, please. If
Yes.
the owner of Man City, you think he cares that much about
Yes.
what Pep says?
You think they can dash Pep?
100%.
You think that man can dash Pep after what he done for them?
My bro, I can tell you right now, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva want to move. They want to move. They want to move. And I'm telling you right now, Pep Guardiola has numerous times said, if somebody wants to go, I will not stand in their way. So the only person that could potentially be standing in their way,
Can I
And
come
he
in
don't
there?
talk.
I might debunk that. Because I know that Bernardo Silva has been wanting to go for probably the last 4 or 5
years.
Like,
Yeah.
And Pep
Barca.
talks him out of it every single year. So I'm not saying he blocks it, but he talks him out of it and says, "Look, I need you."
Of course. So he does something for his friend that he doesn't want to do. The same way, if someone told me, someone said, "I'll shop for me," and I'm like, "No, long thing," and then they convinced me just one time to go shop, I still don't want to go, but I'll do it for you. So Bernardo Silva, I'm not saying that. He's probably saying for Pep, all right, cool, but I want to leave, bro. I still want to leave. I'm Spanish.
But
I'm
if Pep just asked
Portuguese.
him to stay and said that I need you, and then he does stay, and you're saying it's nothing to do with Pep, it's the higher ups. You can't blame the higher ups if Pep is asking him to stay and he's staying. It's Pep's fault.
That's what we've been told. But like what Poet's saying, when it's players can, Pep says anyone wants to go, they can go. Julian, now we've seen it with Manchester City.
Carl Walker.
You see them. He says my biggest, strongest, fastest defender's gone. You get what I'm
Said
saying?
it.
He said that. But when it was Bernardo Silva, when you hit that was the nail on the head for me. And Kevin De Bruyne, Kevin's been flirting with Saudi for time.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has. He's been saying the
100%.
money there changed my life, making more money than I've ever earned.
And think
in my
about
whole
this,
career.
yeah.
He's been saying that.
Let me just back him right here. One thing we spoke around this table and said is a lot of managers today are midfielders. So I don't think a lot of midfield managers are going to let their midfielders go. Their whole team is centered around midfield. So defenders, you can get lost. Strikers, you might be able to get lost. But a midfielder manager like Pep Guardiola, having Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne, I promise you, out of every other player,
Don't wanna break that.
don't want to break that.
That's a mad trinity.
Who's the big players that have left City recently that they've let go?
Julian Alvarez, that's a massive
Massive
one.
player.
Who else?
Massive one. That's
Raheem
massive
Sterling.
enough.
Sterling,
Mahrez,
Walker. Okay,
It's big players though.
big players, bro.
ethnic people.
Oh yeah, Pep's the worst. Pep's the worst.
I think it is Ange. I can't lie. He's a mess.
Ange.
Yeah, you know what it is? I hate when he says, "All right, mate." I hate that, man.
Someone done it. He talks bare deep when he loses.
I goes, "All right, mate." I hate that. I hate that.
I just feel like Australian people get leeway in life.
Just like
They
Bianca.
got- they
Their
got-
sense of humor's a bit mid.
Nah, it's like
You
no,
need to be
just-
careful.
What? Nah, but just let me learn. I just think like, do you remember on a school days thing, the PE teacher, he didn't really know nothing. He was just Australian.
Yeah.
Wore shorts.
Yeah.
Every day. No
Yeah,
matter
I
what.
know what you mean. I know what you mean. The PE teacher's Australian. At football, he's saying, "Yeah, you can throw it in on corners, lads."
Yeah, literally.
Wait, what?
He's doing like he don't know
You throw
nothing.
in on corners. You can catch it. Midfield, you can catch it. He said, "James, in the game, this game's
Australian
cool.
rules
You're young and that." Like,
Nah, all
this
jokes
got
aside,
man
yeah.
catching the lever, bro.
Man had a maths teacher, yeah, Mr. Stewart. He died. Yeah. But
When
yeah,
he fall off, sorry. Was it?
he might have, because he was always trying to climb something. And say, bro, but it's no. All jokes aside, it's like
Scaffolder.
I said scaffolding.
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
I fell off scaffolding.
you know the teacher in school that was meant to be a PE teacher. So he's teaching math with assets on. So that was him. So anytime, it's like he would hang around the changing room, not like that, but like trying to, like he'll be there before the PE teacher's there. Like, oh boys, if we're playing football today. If it's me, boys.
Do you lot think you can get any of your teachers on this show?
Yeah.
Like, can someone bring one teacher here?
Yeah.
I could. You don't want him here though.
What, so your PE teacher, the Australian PE teacher, wasn't even a PE teacher?
Yeah, he was a maths teacher, bro. Mr. Stewart.
That's Northwest though.
He would just pull up.
I know that man there. He teaches maths like, there's 3 footballs here. If I take away 2, how many you got?
If I've got a back four, and one of them goes into the midfield, what is X?
Let's do 3, 4, take away 1. Got back 4. 1 steps into the midfield. How many have I got?
I saw my PE teacher selling CDs outside of Coco,
He said what?
I saw my PE teacher selling CDs outside of Coco like 2 years ago.
You know what I had? What's the guy that walks up and down the exam?
The moderator.
I had him pick me up in a cab, and he denied himself.
Oh, do you know what? My teacher worked with me in Debenhams for a bit still.
What?
He got sacked.
I forgot about that.
He got sacked.
Well, he said redundant.
You're a respectful guy for rating him still, Did you call him sir in that still?
What?
You did, didn't you?
No.
You called him
The
Kim?
minute I saw her, now it was a woman.
Oh, it was a woman?
What going doing, man?
You
Doing?
didn't even say miss?
Nah, man.
You
What
got to
I'm
call
doing?
them
The
miss.
closest
She was
thing
a
I can
fool.
say
She was
to
a
that,
fool.
the closest thing I say to seeing a teacher is when I was on a date and
Joe,
then
innit?
someone, I see a prison officer.
Joe, I knew it.
Someone was like, Osborne. I was like, huh?
Joe.
You know my surname. It's my girl now. So I was on a date. She's like,
Your girls are...
no, my girl now. I was on a date with her, my first date with her. And she was
That's
like,
a bad job right now for your woman. I'm telling you.
and she was like, yeah. how does he know your surname? And I was looking back at him, and they got up and left the restaurant, and they went to another restaurant, and we went to another restaurant, and they were there.
My teacher became a dancer for Ministry of Sound.
Is it? Well, like
Yeah,
stripper?
She was in the cover.
What subjects did she teach?
Geography.
That's all right though.
Crowd, we say all that to say that Ange is the worst manager this season.
Yeah, probably.
Worst player of the season, boys.
No, there's a name there I want to talk about. Him.
Yeah.
Go
No,
on.
wait, let him land. Let him land. Let him land.
Worst player of the season.
Let him land.
What?
Let him land. Say it.
Kyle Walker. Manuel Akanji. Pedro Porro.
That's what I want to talk about.
Rasmus Højlund.
For a second, just for a second.
Pedro Porro.
Yeah, for a second.
What?
Let me land.
Yeah, go on.
For every player there, like Akanji's been bad. When the camera goes on Akanji, he knows he's done wrong. When let me land. Because when they put the camera on Porro, he's smiling every time, and he's on the floor. He's on the floor, and then the camera will go on him. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Pedro Porro. The producers are saying like, we want to see the pain on his face. Man, just on the floor like,
Bro, listen.
mad,
Trossard busts his ankles.
and he's just smiling.
Rashford megged him up.
Wow, that was-
He's always breakdance. All he can do is swing a ball in.
Nah, but you know what Kanji's trying to do? When he gets bagged, he just does maths. I see him just doing this.
Yeah, no, he's quick maths though. He's 2 + 2 is 4. Man,
He tried to do maths on the
come like my man's maths teacher.
Yeah, see my man doing equations. My man gets bagged up and it says, you know what? What's 20,000 million times 2?
Makes him feel better about himself.
What is that?
20,000 million times 2
Is
40,000 million.
Alright, boys, Kai Havertz.
You know what? Yeah, he's yeah. We gotta speak about him. Who? Kai Havertz.
Yeah, go
He's
on.
been bad.
You was the first to. I'm gonna give you your flowers.
But-
here. You was the first to call him the worst.
We're gonna talk about him, but someone for us has been worse than him. But we're gonna talk about Kai for a second.
What?
Is he Norwegian?
No.
No, don't worry.
But we'll talk about Kai. Do you know what it is? Yeah, the reason I got give them my bad is I sat here. Do you know what it is? They put me in a duo with Billy. So when you're with Billy, you just think you know ball. Like you're just saying everything.
Because he's young. Because he's young. I know that.
It's the old school nines. You ain't seen them. Like I'm saying all kind of. And I said, because it was before the City match. I said we're gonna beat City. Like, I heard the music, the violins in my brain. Like, and he's like, nah.
Right. Again, and I think we are gonna do a show where we bring back some of the worst takes, best takes. We're gonna run it back. But I definitely remember when you lot signed Kai Havertz. Me telling you, it's dead. And
No,
you lot
I was
saying-
only- I liked
and you
it.
lot said you could play him up top. I'm saying he's not a
No,
striker.
Lippy hated it.
I rate
Lippy hated it. I was the only one.
He
hated it.
He who shall not be named. Yeah, we was arguing for weeks.
Yeah, I think I remember
about
that.
my man. Like a goal will go in. My man's in the group chat. Oh, that's Havertz's fault. I'm thinking, bro, what? The guy that just missed 7 chances? Yeah, it is his fault. You prick. You understand? So it's like,
What he's saying, the goal's his
bro,
fault that you scored.
No, we conceded. It was the one match in particular, Fulham at home. Do you remember that match? When I think we drew? Was it 2-2? Yeah? Havertz, and it was one of his first couple games, innit? He was Bambi on ice for his first
Yeah.
8 games
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
league. Couldn't do anything.
He got
First
007.
touch all
He got
over.
007. He
But
definitely
in
did.
the certain man will do the 007 thing. Oh, they done a mad dribble there
Yeah.
in the corner. That shot, he hit the post. My man weren't on nut. It was looking like the worst signing ever, bro.
Do we definitely think that he can't play in that Xhaka role?
No way. No way, man. He's always on the floor, man.
So wait, Lippy, who did you have that's worse than him?
Martinelli. Ooh. I think Martinelli's been
tried to tell you
he's
lot.
been bad. And maybe no, do you know what it is? Maybe we could give him the excuse he's picked up an injury. That might be the reason why he's been terrible.
I think his runs do a lot
I've
more
got so
for you
much
than you
guys
think.
that are in front of these guys.
I think Martinelli, like
What, for
obviously,
us?
I
Or
think
just
no,
in
not
the
for us,
league?
in the league.
his off the ball runs, do a lot for Arsenal. You lot don't see it. He does a lot. It pulls people out
You know what it
positions.
is? Before,
I watch
we
it,
could
man.
play him just as like a wide forward, innit? Just run, yeah? Because Xhaka's gone, Zinchenko, a couple things are different now. He doesn't get to just wait on the last man. He has to be wide on the touchline, isolated with a fullback. That's the worst part of his game. But he has to do that every time he gets the ball now.
Think deeper. because there's been players that you've been throwing out from day one, and they've had a season
I know
and
who's
look
been.
bad.
I just wanted to.
I'm just saying,
speak about my
from an
own
Arsenal
boys
perspective,
first.
bad, but Rashford, terrible. Sancho, terrible. These are, come on, bro.
Rashford and Højlund. What say you?
Talk about them
I,
two.
I think out of them two,
Who's been worse out of the two?
Højlund.
Yes.
Højlund's.
Xerxes.
I think last season there was a lot of talk about him not getting service, and I think
That's cap.
Can I speak? I think last season there was a lot of talk about him not getting service and people not making chances for him and all this stuff.
Balloons, I wouldn't have
And
that.
I think this season we're starting to see that no matter what, this guy cannot play, bro. He is like twerking on all the defenders, and then like even he's not in the right place when the ball's in the box. He's like missing. Like I think Højlund
Twerking for no reason.
He's
as well.
bro.
Because sometimes, like Lacazette was twerking
For a reason,
For
bro.
a reason.
And a purpose.
I don't get what we're doing here. Men twerking.
No, you know what I mean.
No,
though,
yeah,
man.
no. As a centre back, Steve-O, when a striker just twerked on you, did you think this is an easy day?
Because all we're establishing right now is if you're a striker, you twerk, and if you're a centre back, you get twerked on. What position did you play again, Paul?
Oh, it was grabbing the wall.
I was trying to find a secondary position quickly. No, I was
grabbing the corner flag.
I was a six.
Man.
Hey, you know, I thought you was asking me the question, and I was going to say 10.
Nah, go on, Steve-O. As a centre back, the striker that twerks on you, easy day, right?
If they want to get uptight, close to you,
What, are pinners? Our pinners are not always easy days, no?
Hey,
yeah, but I wouldn't let them pin me. I'd have them out. I would never let them pin me. Never let them feel me. Yeah.
okay.
But I want to
Wait,
chuck
right
a name.
Why was they behind you? You was the defender. What?
No, I was them.
Oh,
When they feel-
oh.
Yeah. Pin, that's what you pin, you get your arms around them.
I was them.
Colwell, man. Colwell.
Colwell.
Oh, yeah,
I seen
man.
get pinned by Trossard. Hey, that's mad.
And I liked him. I was rooting for him.
Hey, can I say Ellis has been cussing him from day one? Shout out Ellis. He's been on Colwell from day
And again,
one.
I was rooting for him, man. I wanted to see a good,
'Cause he is a good
left-footed
player. He is a
He's
good
strong,
player, but it's just-
tenacious.
Yeah, on FM he's mad.
But it's just he's trying too hard at the moment.
Chelsea
I'd say.
should have accepted, I think, what, Liverpool offered 60 odd mils.
Really?
We sniffed around with 60
I
M's.
think you dodged
Is
the
it?
bullet.
Yeah, and they were like, hell no.
You done well. You done lucky.
I got a suggestion of someone. He's playing our position.
Who?
Nunes.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
Oh,
awful
City
this
Nunes.
season. Yeah, City Nunes.
Oh.
He's been bad.
He doesn't have a.
I know what I'm
Liverpool.
saying. He's playing our position.
Liverpool Nunes.
Man, he won games, bro, man. He wins games.
You know, Nunes has not been back like the worst. Son, go back to Tottenham. For me, you're talking about a guy that is highly rated, left winger, this, that, and the third.
foot,
Boom,
right
boom,
foot.
boom, boom, left foot, right foot. He has been
I
shocking.
think he's been overrated for a while.
Shocking.
But age
real.
is real, bro.
Yeah, age is real.
Age is real.
But last season he was good. I remember they played him through the middle, scoring against Arsenal, danger.
No, but you know the decline is like what Steve can contest with this as well. When you wake up one day, you got it, and then you wake up, then you ain't.
What? Steve-O?
Why can Steve
Steve-O, set him straight, man. Yeah, lost nine.
No,
He's not the same player he was.
yeah,
like me, I'm not the same player I
snapped
was.
my cruise shit at 26, so I can't really attest to waking up and.
Oh,
yeah.
so you cry. Oh, you're not like me then. I thought me and you was the same.
No.
Because obviously same scout.
You what's it
same
called?
scout. Same scout.
You what's it? No, you
Same scout.
No, I didn't get scouted by Errol. I just know Errol, but you
Bro, Errol was you, bro.
You was out of the game by 16, wasn't you?
No, I was out of the game by 7.
You was
Out of the
in
game
it.
by 7.
You was in
was
it
waiting
and
for
out of
it.
it.
I was out of the game
8
by
weeks.
7.
8 weeks.
I didn't get scouted at 16. I got scouted at 14 years old, bro.
By 17, you were out of the game.
I was in jail.
Oh.
It gets like that.
Oh, so your decision making's poor.
I could have been Ethan Nueri, bro.
Oh,
Wary.
God.
Move on.
I'm in Norwich as Ethan Nueri.
Move on.
Me, Jeremy Goss, Chris Sutton.
So you reckon you would have played a Huckabee?
Huckabee.
You're never playing with Huckabee.
All of that. I would have been there hovering.
They're much older, bro.
Huh?
They was much older.
I know I would have been the 17-year-old Ethan Nueri in that team.
Loons, you're Kwanzaa.
Steve-O?
I'm not a centre back, bro.
No,
Wrong guy. Wrong guy.
Just the actions.
Hey,
Behavior.
Ronald Guy. Short, wrong guy.
Okay, I like that.
Wrong guy.
He likes it.
Ronald guy.
So old man joke.
Old man jokes, yep.
Worst transfers who have flopped. Floppy transfers.
Marino. My bad.
Who's the biggest flop for you?
Definitely Marino.
I reckon the kit man, because you see the new kit man we got, yeah? Yeah, nah. You see one thing, I see someone's Premier League badge all hanging off.
For Liverpool?
Yeah.
So
And we got a new kit man, this
your
is fact.
Kit man's love you.
You said it's Xerxes. I'd swap Marino for Xerxes. I'd swap Moreno for Xerxes.
So would I.
That's how bad. I would literally swap Moreno for Xerxes. Xerxes has something. There's something. Yeah, there's something. As bad as he is, there's something there, innit?
He killed Saliba.
I think he suits systems though.
And like you said, innit, it's the fact that he's this kind of 9.5, innit? And they're kind of when you're in a team. When you're in a team that United's the position that you lot are in, that's horrible. Because you just need a 9 that's just gonna finish up everything, mash up the centre back, whatever. Say he was playing for like us, you lot, a team that actually teams stand off them. Let him have the ball. He gets to go in them holes. Yeah. And
It'd be nice to see him if he was in a Firmino type situation with like a little.
Don't get it twisted. I still think he'd be frustrated, but it'll be nowhere near worst player in the league.
No way.
Marino now, if we made that swap, do you know what you lot would be, bro?
I think Moreno helps United.
He's got a
and
long head.
I think Moreno helps United, and
He
I
does
think
not help a team in England. Not a team in England, bro.
Do you know up until probably maybe 7 games ago, who was having the most worst season ever?
Who?
Phil Foden.
He was.
He was.
has
was.
been
But
shocking. He's picked it up.
He's picked it up,
Yeah.
so I think he doesn't qualify now. But until 7 games ago,
He was bad.
it was so bad.
Terrible.
I can't believe how bad it was.
So what signing that Man City made this season that's maybe not done well?
the guy from Khabib's country.
Oh, he's been here for like 3 days.
The guy from Khabib.
Gundogan, I like that. Gundogan. The re-signing of Gundogan has been very underwhelming.
Oh yeah, that's been terrible.
You know what? I think everyone has to say my bad to themselves in a way, because I don't think anyone saw this.
I think Palace have to say my bad.
I'm
You
not
know
saying
what
my
it
bad.
is? You're not going to say my bad. You didn't think, you thought this would happen.
Name him.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't think it would be
Name him,
successful.
Lippy.
Eddie Nketiah. I didn't think, when they made a video and they put him in a cab, and in the cab he saw his cousin on the way to the stadium, I said, nah, he's going to score on his debut. I swear down. They put him in a
You
cab,
thought-
bro.
you saw
They
that
put
before
him
he's
in
gonna
a-
score
Bro,
his
they put
debut.
him in a whip in South. And he was like, obviously youths are gassed to see him in that. So he's gone, oh, imagine that's my cousin. I thought that's too much of a South London moment.
No, what he
See?
sees is his babysitter.
See?
His babysitter.
You can't see your baby.
My brother's a Palace fan, Lou, some guy, Lou, yeah? He said to me they're paying him in right
Your
10.
brother, you just call your brother some guy.
Yeah, oh, you know what I mean, man. But
Right
like,
10.
they're paying him in right 10.
What's right 10?
The right, you know,
Just
Ram.
behind it, like you see how United do it, like how United do it. So the two behind the striker aren't wide; they kind of just
Yeah,
in the
that's
hole.
in that. He's playing the right 10. I'm saying, like, how you got a poacher?
You can't move Mateta out that place. You can't move Mateta.
Even though you can't move Mateta, yeah, and not to speak on it too much, like. Isn't Nketiah a poacher? Really? I think we do this thing.
I hear you.
I
He's
think
not.
we do. No, let me land. I
hear
think we
you.
do this thing where if a striker's all-round game isn't great, we just go, "Oh my gosh, you're a poacher. You're gonna finish everything."
Fox in a
No,
box.
bro.
That Freddie Jeffers was a
thing
poacher.
is he's-
Like,
yeah,
that's
he's
not
not.
any
Nketiah's
poacher.
quick. Yeah, he's
Jermaine Defoe.
He's quick. He's
Good feet.
He's quick.
Yeah, his feet. No, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like I just think he's small, innit? So in this Prem era, to make him go play against Kanate and Van Dijk, he's not even gonna get a touch.
Top championship player, or even go to France or one of them countries.
See, he should have gone Marseille. He had an opportunity to go Marseille. He should have gone Marseille. I think
be
he would have
honest.
killed it.
I think he would have had more chance playing in the like Arsenal strikers lineup.
Then
Fighting for
what's
them.
that?
Yeah.
Because Mateta is just
you know-
doing
do you
that. He's
remember
just doing that to him. Like, bro, he ain't
You
playing.
remember where he almost went first?
Go on.
I swear he almost went Forest.
Yeah.
He almost went
he
Forest,
weren't rating
bro.
that. He weren't
and
rating him.
exactly. And he turned his nose up and that.
Chris Wood
and
would have-
Forest
Chris
up. No, but brother, Forest are in
Are
a
crazy.
race for top 4, bro.
Yeah, but Chris Wood
He
would have
couldn't. Do you
mugged
know
him.
what? That would have been a slap in the face to Arsenal. You know, Eddie's gone and he still finds Champions League football.
Not necessarily because
Not a slap, but
I don't
it's-
think Forest get there where they are if they had Eddie Nketiah leading the line and not Chris Wood.
Nah, but he might have just been there as he wouldn't have been a wide 10. He'd be an actual wide man causing problems. He'd just be a runner.
Boys, I got to throw a name into the hat.
Go on.
Nicholas Fulberg. What did you think?
Full Krug.
He ain't played enough for me to know his name, but I'll be honest with you. But I remember when he first came, I really thought it was a good signing. I thought he'd done all right when he'd come off the bench in the Euros. He'd done well every time I'd seen him in Champions League or for Dortmund, so I thought it was a good signing, even though it was 31, and I'd have rather have spent an extra 10 mil or 7 mil and got the Villa guy.
John Durant.
I'd rather have got him.
He was going, yeah. He was going.
Was he going for an extra 7 mil?
He wanted, yeah. He was in the live like that.
Fuming.
That's why. That's why they don't start him.
What?
Yeah, that's why they kind of always look to kind of move him on.
Then he scored against West Ham.
But yeah, Nicholas, tooth missing, got gap like me.
Do you know how much you paid for him?
I want to say 27, but I might be wrong.
Nah, not that much.
No, I might be wrong.
When are West Ham, Steve-O, going to sign a striker
Well-
that doesn't get mugged off by Antonio, basically?
We've just got Evan Ferguson.
Oh, is that confirmed?
Oh yeah, you did on
Yeah,
loan.
we
That's
signed him,
these.
but
Smells like Andy Carroll, man.
no, it doesn't sound like that. But he definitely hasn't been fit enough. But when he was playing, he was
Dangerous.
He was dangerous.
And Graham
man.
Potter knows him as well. So it's like it's
15
nice
mil
to
for
have.
full Krug, man.
15 mil, yeah, okay.
That's not terrible, bro.
No, one sec. What's that say there?
12.
27.
But you know what it is? Why
That's
are
not
you
even
not
terrible.
trying to? It's like, don't you think football's weird? Like you lot are like Arsenal. It's like you refuse to get a proper 9.
No, we haven't. No, that's wrong, Lips, because we had the guy that was
Hello?
Smacker.
we had Hilaire.
Smacker.
One sec. Hilaire was killing it in Germany. We
yeah.
got him. We had
Holland even.
We had the guy. No, Germany. We had the guy that Skamaka
Italian boy.
killing it. I thought he was gonna. I told you
He's gone back to
That's what
Italy,
I'm
he's
saying,
doing well.
These guys that we've identified have all gone on after and done
And did mad
amazing.
things.
But out of England.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
not there. I just think, yeah, it's a no-brainer, innit? And they should see. They're on the training pitches every day. Fair enough, they might not watch as much foreign football as us, but I don't think that's a good enough excuse. I think when you see a player is a certain way, you should see how they're gonna fit. I completed another example. Jadon Sancho, United. He was doing wicked at Dortmund. But it was a completely different environment, club-wise, league-wise, his
Lips.
status in the club.
Lips, I'm sorry, bruv.
Yeah.
Them two are just named there, and I'm trying to think there's another one that wasn't.
You
so
had
good,
a
but-
couple, because who's the other one you had? Was it Simone Zaza or something?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
right.
You
You've
just-
gone back.
so it's
You've gone
like
back.
you-
You've
No,
gone
but it's
back
like
there.
you should learn off this.
No, but
these guys did
Haller.
not do well.
But look at him,
Haller
Haller.
it was unbelievable, bro. It was just management. What you got to argue is it's the bad managers we had. It's the bad managers over the years that we've had that ain't playing these players and not playing them. Like we've got a kid now, a midfielder, Brazilian.
Gilmero, the right winger.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my God, he's crazy.
Why haven't we played him? We've only just started playing him now. Potter's come. Like he should have been playing earlier. I know he had a few injuries and whatnot.
It's scary for a manager.
Put him in. You sign him. Put him in.
That's a Potter baller, though, you know. That's a Potter baller. Like he would not get the best out of him.
You had Antonio here. He said that he wasn't suited for the team. How Moyes played. You know what I mean? So that's a foul.
And do you know what? I credit West Ham because where Lippy's saying it's like Arsenal, it's not like Arsenal. West Ham actually make an
We've
attempt
signed
and
strikers.
they put their money where their
We've got it
mouth is.
wrong.
They got a gold tooth. Arsenal will need a striker and we'll go and sign a fullback. So it's not the same thing.
But you see what I'd say about West Ham, yeah? You lot have got as the club, you're not at Arsenal. So I think it's more difficult for Arsenal because
What do you mean?
you've got to find a guy that could potentially get you 20, 30. That's what Arsenal need, innit? West Ham need to find a guy that potentially can get them 10, 15. So they should really...
No,
for
but
me,
both are difficult. They have their difficulties.
Of
They're still
course.
West Ham. They still need to attract the
But
player.
It's harder
they're
for
go-
you
but
lot to
they're-
find the
but they're-
player. They should just go
Yeah, but
down
they're
and buy
going-
the top,
but-
the youngest top goal scorer in the championship.
No,
Nah.
Because that was Gokora's before.
No, but
so
Lose.
that one that's at Sporting Lisbon, that was him.
But it's
So
not
if
that-
you went
And where did he go?
shopped
Where did he go? Did he
Sporting
go?
Lisbon.
He didn't go Prem.
Yeah, because no one went for him.
It's they will buy a man that's scoring 10 to 15 in Italy for the guy like what's his name, Scamacca did it for who's that green team?
Sassuolo.
Yeah, I was calling him Sao Paulo, you know. But Sassuolo.
But for him to score 15, I think it was a bit more for that team. Shows you, okay, this guy, he knows where the back of the net is. Like that is the sort of pedigree. Look, that's the sort of pedigree. If you don't want to go and sign a player that's used to having a top team, that's used to having all the possession. We needed someone that was used to not having the possession, and when the ball comes to him, he can finish a chance. It didn't work out in the end. Haller as well, though. Haller was unbelievable. I think, who was he?
Dortmund.
Frankfurt.
No,
Frankfurt. Yeah, he was unbelievable. And then he's left us. He's gone Dortmund, and he's done Ajax.
He went Ajax and
He
mashed
smashed it.
Ajax and when the only problem with these strikers that you're signing, they're target men from slower leagues, which I always think to myself is a bit of a risk because for the ball to get from back to front, it takes about 20 minutes. In England, in 20 seconds, it's there.
Yeah.
So
Well, you should adapt. But they didn't get given the chance to adapt. They didn't play 10 games in a row. I can't say they played 10
All right,
games in a row.
listen, I don't think we're going to agree on one transfer flop here.
Rasmus Højlund. It's not even him, is it?
I don't think we're all going to agree on one transfer flop. So everyone's going to keep their opinions to themselves, and we'll just ask the crowd.
I
I
agree
don't
with you,
really,
Lippy.
I don't really care what the crowd
Marino.
says.
Yeah,
I'll be
Marino.
real, 'cause the way they've been chatting to me sometimes, like, yeah, I don't. So crowd, whatever you say, me personally, I don't care, innit? These man,
They're chatting to you crazy as well.
I just think they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
they're here to just watch and observe. They can't talk
observe.
football.
Not even observe.
Do you know what the crowd are here to do? Exactly what Steve done to me at the start. He said something about future. I'm like, what? That's all they do. Just wind up, man.
Well, I like this point. One thing, though, without crushing them, though, they've supported us for a lot of years.
Oh.
And let's call them out too, though. Two things can be right. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? Crowd. I think pretty soon we pick one person from the crowd.
Yeah,
and
man.
They sit here.
Oh, mate.
In this
that's
gap.
what we should do. 100, and they would
No,
flop.
calm
They'd be like,
down, man. Calm down. This guy's gonna bring knuckle dust to the.
Trust me. Get them in there. 100%.
Crowd member.
Let us know your worst transfer flop.
And don't DM me to ask me. I ain't got no powers, man.
You DM back though. Stop DMing back.
My plans aren't. They're not safe for YouTube.
Well, you're gonna sit on my side. You're gonna sit on my side, crowd.
Yes.
Yeah. Because Lippy and Steve, I don't know what they're doing. All right, everyone give one message to the crowd. Start with Poet.
Arsenal disappointed me, man. Take care.
Loons.
Remember who told you about Grav?
Jesus Christ. Lippy.
See you later.
Steve.
Take my hot takes serious because they always end up right.
And Caleb.
Chew your food, kids, man. My grandma just turned 100. Key to life, chew your food.
True.
I like that.
Like, comment, subscribe.